Welcome back, friends. Donald Trump today inaugurated a new facility of Apple in Austin, Texas. This manufacturing facility will be manufacturing the MacBook Pros, the new versions, and this is going to be a great assembly plant with over $1 billion of investment forthcoming. Now, how does this uh, shape out for the future of Apple and for the US economy as a whole? Because Tim Cook has got a strategic vision in putting up this plant, over 7,000 employees in Austin, Texas, and making Austin as one of the prime facilities for his company. Now, Apple faces many tariffs on the goods that are manufactured in China. Do not forget that the design and engineering of Apple products takes place in California. However, the assembly of many of these products is done in China. And right now, US and China are in trade negotiations. And by December 15, Donald Trump is to decide whether to continue with certain tariffs on Chinese goods or whether he should back off for the time being. By inaugurating such a facility, Donald Trump gets the advantage of showing that Make in USA and America First is definitely at the back of his mind and his top priority. It's helpful to the United States and for increasing employment within the country. So it serves Donald Trump's purpose extremely well. It also serves Tim Cook's purpose extremely well, because Apple is able to duck a series of tariffs that could be imposed on goods, Apple products manufactured in China and then later on imported in various other parts of the world, including the United States. So it's a great positioning by Tim Cook, and President Donald Trump had a nice tour of the campus, the facilities, the manufacturing plant in Austin, and was very happy to mention that this is a kind of his dream come true, that he has been able, with his strategic vision and with his negotiating capabilities, been able to get back much of the manufacturing which was being done in China and other parts of the world back into the United States. Apple's manufacturing facility is therefore a very great and a glaring example of how Donald Trump is able to move his negotiating power and vision and able to move jobs back home. Now, do not forget one important point is that the MacBook Pro, which is going to be assembled in Austin, Texas, is just about 9%, 6% of the total sales of Apple. The primary ones being the iPhone, which is more than 60%. So it's relevant only to that extent. However, it's a good beginning, and the direction is clear in this particular move, the inauguration, etc., and the fanfare that followed today. Now, just on the basis of this particular movement of manufacturing facility from China to the United States, whether Apple will be able to fend off a tariff increase on goods manufactured in China and imported back into the United States is something that I believe is not going to be easy to answer. And I believe that Donald Trump will still take a very hard stand on December 15 when he decides whether to continue with the tariffs on Chinese goods or whether he decides to back off for the time being. First round of negotiations look to be getting into a little bit of turbulent waters, and the first agreement that was expected to be signed between the United States and China is also beginning to get into turbulent waters. I personally think that December 15 will be a crucial day, and as far as I can see, the United States and Donald Trump is not going to let go of the US-China trade negotiations so easily, and a deal that is expected by Wall Street and stock markets across the world that is going to be signed between the US. The first phase, I don't think is going to happen. So please bear that in mind, and this will have repercussions, negative repercussions on stock markets all across the world. December 15 is an important day, and keep that in mind when you go out and invest. We are still almost a month away, but please keep that in perspective. Happy investing. Take care. Bye-bye.